Hey guys, welcome back. We're doing another stream. We're going to be working on the Minecraft game that we were working on, I guess, a few days ago. Um, we're switching it up, so we were working on the simulator, I think it was 2 days ago. And I want to go back to the Minecraft game just for a little bit, and then we'll head back to the pizza eating simulator, of course. But I wanted to change it up a little. So yeah, if you don't know already what we have done, you can go and watch. I have it, actually, the replay, it's uploaded to my channel. I think it was like last week or the week before, one of those days, I uploaded it, and you can watch it there to see how we got where we are right now. But I'll just do a showcase of what we have. If you want, I can show you. Let's see. So we go in, and as you see, we're in first person, right? And we have our cursor. And then we can place blocks, and then we can destroy blocks. And then we can select the slot in our hotbar by using the number keys. So we have 9 slots in our hotbar, and then I think today I want to work on actually making the hotbar so you can pick up items and you can put down items by like pressing Q and you can place them. And I want to also do an inventory system type thing. So it might take a little bit, might take more than one video to do that, just because it's complex, but once we have the system in place, it's going to be really cool and we can do a lot with it. So I think what I'm going to do, someone showed me a trick. You have to press Alt Escape because we're in first person. That's the only way we can actually get out of this game. So I'm just going to work on scripting that. And of course, I have the uncopylocked version of this game in the description if you wanted to follow along, or if you wanted to check out what I have programmed or copy the code for whatever, feel free to use it. And again, if you have any questions throughout the stream or want me to slow down or anything like that, just feel free to say so in the live chat. So let's see. So we were looking at the hotbar script last week. So this is basically how we select the different spots in our hotbar. So we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All the way up to 9. And this is, I might actually switch it to select hotbar function because I don't want to do it like this. So what we could say is function, can I zoom in the script? Yep. I think it was command. Can you see that better? Is that any? You can also change your YouTube video quality if you'd like to. Change it to 1080p, I think it lets you. Can you see that any better? Hey, how are you? Alright, I'm gonna leave it at that zoom rate. And if you need to, you can change your YouTube video quality. So we're gonna do a function which is gonna be select hotbar slot, like that. And then basically we're just gonna put this code in there instead. So I'm just going to pass in the hotbar slot, that variable, and then we can just do it like this. So desired slot, I think I'm just going to copy this code, yeah, and we'll throw it in here. And then instead of saying key, we're going to say hotbar slot. If I back that up, so basically we'll just change key to hotbar slot. Actually what we can do is we can just say desired slot equals hotbar, and then we go to slot, we can concatenate the string. Concatenate with hotbar slot. So we can pass in, so we can still have the if down here type thing. So if it's 1, then what we want to do is basically say select hotbar slot 1. Select hotbar slot 1. Excuse me, and then we can just do that all the way down. If I take this out, right there, I have to scroll down, right? And then I can just say like 2, 3, 4. And the reason we have to do it like this is because we can't like really change the string of the number. So like FOUR, we can't change that to 4, so we just have to do it with an if type thing, which isn't the best, but it's what we got, right? So we guys got to do that. 5, 6, 7. I missed something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I skipped 7. Shouldn't skip 7. I don't want 7 to feel left out. It's not good. Alright. We can get rid of this desired slot variable right here. And then basically it should actually select it. Yeah, let's try it. Give it a go. Make sure it still functions. It doesn't do anything different. It's just cleaning up the code a little bit. There we go. See? So I'm pressing my number keys and it's still. Let's just do that. And I think I'm gonna put numbers in the corner. I can't. Dang it! I can't show you. So like it's kind of hard to see, but like in the corners of the slots, I want to put numbers. So now I actually want to work on equipping an item. So what we need to do is we want to do stacks of 64, right? Like the real Minecraft does. So if we found the item, if we have a slot, right, and it's the amount of, okay, so let's just say we have dirt and we're picking up dirt. We loop through all the slots. We need to check if the slot has dirt, and if it does, then we need to see if it's less than 64, and if it's less than 64, then we need to increment that dirt. Otherwise, we need to add it to a new slot. So that's what we're going to do in the right here, the pickup item function. So let's just see. So pickup item, sample item. So it'll say equipping item in slot 1. If string.find slot. So basically, so this is. All right. You like the colors of the script? Hey J Cool, how are you? We're doing a Minecraft-like game. You can watch my previous video on it. I think I have it uploaded from like last week. So basically, so we need to see, so is it a slot? So, because the way we have our hotbar set up is we have all these different slots. So if it's a slot, basically, so we have equipped object, and then we need a number too. So we need to say, let's get a new value actually. We'll get an integer value, and then we'll say object amount. So if we have nothing equipped, the object amount is equal to 0. But if we have one thing, right, 1, 2 in a stack, 2, etc., we go on from there. So let's just paste that into all these. And then what we can do is, so we want to say, so if it's a slot, that's the first thing we need to check. And then we need to say if slot dot equipped object dot value is equal to item name. So if we already have the item name, so this would be for the stacking part of it. So what we're doing, we're making a game like Minecraft. So if that, then what we want to do is we'd want to check if slot dot object amount, whoops, my bad, the object amount dot value, hey Brandon, is less than or equal to, or we want to say less than 64. Yeah, if it's less than 64, then we can print add to slot. So basically, or add to stack, because we're stacking the items. But over here, what we want to do is, so if it's equal to item, then we stack it. Otherwise, what we want to do, so I'll add some comments in here. So we want to stack the item, right? Otherwise, what we'd want to do is put in next slot, right? So otherwise, we want to check. Yeah, it's difficult. It's a challenge. That's why I'm doing this, because there's a lot of stuff you have to do for it. So it's just a fun project type thing, you know. So we want to put it in the next. We want to basically. So if it's not equal to the item name, then we want to see if it's equal to nothing. So if slot dot equipped object dot value is equal to nothing, then we want to actually put it in the slot, and we'll say, I guess basically found slot or just print. We'll just print. Put in empty slot. Print. Add to empty slot. Nah, it just takes time. You'll get used to it. You'll learn it all after a while. Why is the found in line 21 found? Huh? Okay, you mean by that? Why is the line 21? Line 21 says print. It's just a print. So basically I want to specify the slot name too. I mean, we're printing it, right? We printed found slot. Oh, yeah. So say it like this. So found slot equals slot. And same thing here. Found slot equals slot. I don't know. It's just a messy code, but we have to see. I'll clean it up later. So what I want to do is to pick up item. So yeah, we're going to pick up a sample item. And let's just see what that prints out. Because right now we have no function. It doesn't have viewport frames or anything like that. So it should equip in slot 1. Good. Now what I want to do is see. So I'm going to equip sample item. And then I'm going to pick up item sample item 2. And that means it should equip in slot 2 because that's the next slot that we have open. And actually, we need to break after this. And we need to break after this as well. Break out of it. Break out of the loop. And then I need to comment this. How do you do block comment in Lua? It's like that, right? Yeah. I thought it was 2. Maybe it's not. Oh gosh, I messed that up somehow. It's like this, right? Yeah. It's obvious I need a break, yeah. Alright, let's see. So, equipping in slot 1. So add to empty slot, but slot 1 isn't empty at this point. Oh, so we actually need to do it. We actually need to equip it. That's my bad. So what I'll say is so found slot dot equipped object equals dot value. Item name. And then found slot dot object amount, hey rookie, equals found slot dot object amount plus 1. And that should do it the way we want to. I think, I hope. I don't know. We have to see. And we do have an error, it looks like. What is our error? We have to say value. I always mess that up. I always forget to say value after it. Yeah, we're doing the Minecraft one today. Just because I already have a video type thing. If I don't have a video up one day, I'll do a live stream on the pizza simulator. Because it counts as good video content type thing, you know. Yay, and did you guys see that? So it equips the first thing in slot 1, and then the second thing in slot 2. Hello, how are you? Perfect. That's awesome. You're a fan? Awesome. That's very cool. That's exactly what we wanted. So now what we need to see is, will it stack? So if we change this to sample item, it should stack. This is going very well. Ah, dang it. I shouldn't have said that. I said it went very well and then it didn't work. Alright. Why didn't it work though? That's the question. That's why. When I'm looking between live chat and my programs, I make small mistakes. Oh, you started creating games and scripting. Awesome. Very cool. Very cool stuff. Yay, did you guys see that? So now it'll stack. So it should say equipping in slot 1. And then if we actually go and we look at the players and we look in our player GUI, I know we can't see it yet, but if we look in slot 1, 2, right? Now what I want to do is say, if we do it 65 times, so for I equals 1 comma 65 do, and then I'm literally going to pick up the item 65 times and see how that works. And we'll have to implement this whole thing with data stores too, but I'm not worried about that right now. We can do that separately. And did you guys see that? So it equips in slot 1 64 times, then it equips in slot 2. And we can check that just as we did before. If we look in slot 1, object amount 64, and then it wraps over slot 2. Hey Aiden, how are you? I saw you commented on one of my videos. That's how I remember your name. Or maybe I got a notification from you subscribing or something. No, but actually guys, we just hit I can't believe we hit 250 subscribers. We hit 250 subscribers. I think we hit yesterday or the day before. But it was like a week ago we hit 100. So we are growing so fast. And you know, I say this every stream, but the more people we have, right, that are subscribed, and the more people we have watching, the broader reach we can get, and the more people we can help learn to script. I know it's unbelievable. This is the growth rate that we're experiencing is insane. And I credit a lot of it to you guys, because I see you're sharing it with your friends, right? And you're doing your part, right? You're all helping each other learn to script, and that's the end goal of this channel, is to help each other learn to script. We're at 273 right now. We're almost at 300 subscribers. We just hit 100 recently. You have 400 subs, but you quit YouTube? Oh, that's no good. Consider going back to it. You subbed from 56 subs? Nice job. There you go. Alright. So, there you go. Our stacking system works, which is very awesome. I'm actually kind of surprised it worked that fast. So what I want to do now is, so we need, basically, I want to see how Minecraft does it. Minecraft, I'm looking it up on Google. Minecraft inventory system. Because I forget where they put the number. I think they put it so if you look, when it's in your hotbar, it displays the number right over it. Yeah. So it displays it in the bottom right corner. Okay. We can do that. How do you do auto grammar? I think I'll do that sometime soon. I'll make a video on that. Sorry about that. Kind of water. So we want to actually have a number on the slots too, just so we can display how many items of whatever you have. So if we have a text label, believe me, Betty totally has 400 subs. It's a very good accomplishment, you know. Say background transparency 1, border size pixel 0. Set the text color to white. You learn scripting better than watching. But that's good though, that your school or wherever you're getting education is teaching you that kind of thing though. Not all schools do that, so don't take it for granted, you know. It's nice that you have something like that. So if we set this number, I just want to see. If we set this number to 2. Yeah, I actually really like that. And I know I probably shouldn't say I like my own thing, but I really do. It looks really cool. And what we can actually do is we can set the alignment, so we can align it on the right. So the right and then the bottom. So it's right there. So if we line this up, yeah, that's pretty good. I like that. You remember me having 9 subs? Yeah, I remember that too. It was literally just March, right? I don't know, guys. I wake up in the morning and I see we gained 10 subs overnight, and I'm like, wow. Very, very cool stuff, you know. If I said 64, that shouldn't. Yeah, awesome. So I'll set it to 0 for now. Hi, Jason. How are you? Your teacher's methods are confusing. Yeah, I mean, I try my best to explain it, and sometimes I don't always explain it the best. thanks for subscribing. But you know, your teachers go to college, right? And they get an education in doing this kind of thing. I'm just a 14-year-old trying to do my part teaching others how to script, you know? So I try my best, but I can't guarantee I'm always going to explain it the best, you know? Alright. And we're just going to say amount label, we're going to call this. And then I'm just going to copy that into every single slot we have. Yeah, everybody asked that. Everybody seems so surprised. I'm 14 years old. Yes, I am. And next year I'll be 15, and it'll go on forever. Excuse me. Awesome. So what we can do is basically, if we want to say, whenever the object amount is changed, I sound 19. Everybody says I sound like I'm 20. They teach you JavaScript and Python. Yeah, so I think, in most schools that's what they're going to teach you, and that's probably one of the most useful things in the work world. But for game development, Lua is like a great scripting language to create games, especially on Roblox. And all the languages are pretty much the same, you know. If you get used to one, it's not really too hard to transfer over to another, because they all use the same concepts, you know. I have a deeper voice. It might just seem that way because of the microphone I use. I don't know. Or maybe I do. Some people say so. Okay. So what we're going to do is, we set this object amount value, and then all I'm going to do right here is say found slot dot amount label dot text equals found slot dot object amount dot value. So whenever that value increases, we're going to increase that text label too. We'll set it to the value. And it should do that. Let's see. We can test it. That's the cool thing about Roblox. You just go in and test your games. Like, it's not a pain. You don't have to compile anything, or with the other languages you have to do that. But very, very easy to test, which is pretty cool. Am I dev for LDD? Used to be. I kind of stopped that and started this. And I enjoy this a lot more too, because I get to do what I like. You know, I get to develop whenever. I don't have to do things. You know, like LDD is a great place. You know, I mean, at least it can be. But I prefer being able to work on my own schedule type thing. So let's try this again. Let's just see. So basically, we should get a stack of 64 in the first and a stack of 1 in the second. And look at that, my friends. That is fantastic. Very cool stuff. So now what we need to do is do a viewport frame. So basically we need to... I talk so much early. Yeah, I try my best, right? What we're going to do, we'll create a viewport frame under the slot. And then in that viewport frame is actually where we'll display the object. So we'll just set the size to 111 or 1010. I need a dev but don't have money. Yeah, I mean, I think I was 11 when I first got into deving too. So you can learn how to script yourself. You don't need to even hire anyone. That's the benefit of being a developer. You know, it's really cool. You don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. And then we actually just want to set the layout order on this. So if I set this to 10, background transparency. Actually, that doesn't work. If I change the color, so the 0 should be in front. That's the end goal. Is the text label should be in front of the viewport frame. There we go. Easy. Try asking a PayPal account from your parents. Now, honestly, I don't even have PayPal. Like, I mean, you're not really allowed to have PayPal in the US if you're under 18. So, it can limit you sometimes, but honestly, Robux is a great currency to hire developers with, and a lot of people will take it. So yeah, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to set the camera of the viewport frame to the current camera, and we just want a way to basically display the block. You've about 1k Robux? That's pretty good. I don't think I had 1k Robux for quite a while, to be honest with you. So this is our block. This is basically, so all of our blocks are going to go under here. And I'm just going to copy this into the viewport frame. and then we can see exactly how we want it to be displayed. Because you'll see it kind of makes like a little camera down there. So I don't know, what do you guys think? Should we have a front view? Should we have like a top, like an angled view? How do you think we should do it? We could have it like that maybe. But in the end, it's up to you. It's in just my game, it's yours too. What about that? Do you think that looks like? We could do it like that, or we could do it like this. You like the angled? A lot of people like the angled. Top view, I would do top view, but that kind of makes you lose out. Let me look at the Minecraft one again. So oh geez, their angle's like pretty severe. They have a severe angle. So like they get like, uh-oh. Pop up. Dang it. I don't know, I have some kind of virus on my Mac, it's no fun. Or maybe it's not even a virus, I don't know what it is, but I get pop-ups. It's not fun. It's like this, or there should be like a top part in that angle too. It's like, it's literally like direct on like that, I think. Like that kind of. Yeah, a little higher. Yeah, a little lower. I could play around with this all day, to be honest. But I don't want to do that because that would be boring. We're making hey Gecko, we are making a Minecraft-like game in Roblox. It's not going to be the same, we're not going to make one of those Minecraft clones. Those aren't my favorite, but we're going to make something kind of similar. Right there, right there. Oh, wait, no, we have to move over just a little bit. Okay, this is boring. I'm just going to set it, and we can change it later. Because why would I bore you like that? That's no fun. Okay. So this will be our camera right here, and I'm just going to put that in the starter GUI, and our viewport frame camera is going to be this. And I'm just going to name it to not block camera, item camera. Because it might be a block, but it also might be an item. I just realized we are almost at 18 current watchers. Hey Simply Duncan, how are you? It's pretty cool, 18 watchers. For some reason in the UK, if you buy game codes, it changes them. Oh, cool. So yeah, I mean, so it should... Whoops, that's not good. Oh, why is that? Why is that changing? Oh, that's why. There we go. So now it'll be stationary. So if we put a block in there, so the cool thing about viewport frames is we don't need to have images. We can just change the block and it'll change it live. So if I change the color, right, it changes it. And now what we need to do is, so I'm just going to name this block view. And then what we'll do in here is say, so when we actually pick up the item, I'm gonna delete anything underneath that block view, and then I'm gonna insert the correct item into there. Yeah, the viewport frames are really cool. Like Studio, how are you? Can I read your direct messages? I will read it very soon after the stream. I don't go on Discord during the stream. How many subs for Face Reveal? Probably no time soon. I was actually watching, like, maybe I'll reveal it sometime later, like, you know, very later, very far down the line. But I would never actually have it in my videos, like I do like a picture or something, because I was watching a cool video with the Sal Khan, the guy from Khan Academy, and he was saying that he does not do face cam in his videos because it can actually be distracting and it can lead people away from the content, right? And it can have people focus on something else rather than what's actually the video is for. So that's why I really wouldn't do a face reveal type thing anytime soon, or at least have a face cam in my videos because of that. But yeah, maybe sometime I'll do one in Discord or something. But you know, I thought that was kind of interesting that he was saying what he was saying today. Yeah, Khan Academy is great. I use it all the time for school. Yes, I do remember you. You were talking to me in Discord, I think. Okay, so we need to actually have the block view set up now. So what we do is that this is how we actually set it up. So I do want to get a reference to our block types folder. So local block types equals game.workspace.blocktypes, and then local I'll answer your question in one sec. Block type children equals block types colon get children. Excuse me. And then from there, what we'll do is we're going to loop through each of the children. And we just hit 20 viewers, like live viewers right now, which is really crazy, guys. So thank you for whoever just joined in. I appreciate it. So what I'll do is I'm going to loop through all of our block children. And I need to loop through the viewport frame. So local block view equals found slot dot block view. And then I'll say local block view children equals block view colon get children. And then I'm just going to delete every child under it, and then I'm going to recreate the new thing. So I'm just going to say, so for I equals 1 comma number of block view children, send your friend the stream. Yeah, you don't have to send it. Just do whatever, you know. Just trying to help out. This is just a fun thing for me, you know. Just trying to, enjoy myself in code, and I figured I'd stream it at the same time. You have to go eat breakfast? Alright, I'll see you later. I don't have Streamlabs. I don't know. So YouTube, for monetization, they require you to get to a certain amount to set up to do like the super chat type thing, but I really don't plan on doing that kind of thing. I don't want to monetize my channel anytime soon, because the whole idea is I just want to help people, and I don't really want to make profit off of it type thing. So it's just, this is just kind of a fun thing for me to do. Can I teach you how to make a donation game, like when you input a number to donate? Yeah, I actually have to learn how to do that, because I know how dev products work, but I don't know how you create a dev product with a bot. It seems really cool. I have to learn a little bit about it though, because I know Roblox has captchas and stuff, and it might be a little complex. But I'll check it out for sure, and I'll figure out if I can do that for you guys. So we want to loop through the children, and we want to say local child equals block view children I, and I'm just going to destroy the child. I'll answer that question in a sec. I'm going to focus on scripting right now. I will go back to the live chat in like 5 minutes. I just want to work on this for a sec. So what I'm going to do, so we're destroying all the children, and then I want to say, so local block clone equals block types, and then we want to get the item name, so item name, and we want to clone it like that, and then I'm just gonna say block clone. Let me publish this real quick for anybody looking for the game. There you go. So we're gonna say block clone dot parent equals slot, or found slot dot block view, or I can say block view, even easier. Use those variables. It seems way too easy. Let me see. We're gonna equip the beta block. If this works, guys, this is gonna be crazy. Alright, let me delete these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I'm just going to rename them. Sorry for the boring, tedious work. I know that's not fun to watch, but it has to happen. When you're making a game, sometimes you have to work on things that you don't want to get a really cool end result, and to be able to work on things that you do enjoy. So, only do something if you enjoy it, but if you have to work on something for like 10 minutes, that's kind of tedious. First of all, find a way if you can automate it through a script, and then just push through it, because then you can get to a really cool end result. And look at that, my friends. Do you see that? Look at that. And we have our numbers. It says exactly how many. It creates them. Very cool. Alright, let me take a sec away from this, and I'm just going to read, because I have been looking at the live chat for a sec. Let's see. So somebody asked, where did I learn scripting? I go over this pretty much every stream, but I'm fine with going over it again. I don't mind talking about where I learned, because I know it might help you. So when I was 8 years old, I created my first app on the Apple App Store for iOS. I'm not going to tell you what it is because that'd give away some of my sensitive information. But I created that. It was a very simple game, you know. Just my dad showed me how. He's a programmer too, so he taught me, you know, how to create the app. So I did that, and I just really liked it. I really like programming. So then I found Roblox in 2016. And then so I was playing games for a while, and then in 2017 I didn't realize that they were all user-created games. So in 2017 I actually launched Studio for the first time and realized, like, look at this, I have my whole base plate, I can create whatever I want. And then I really just learned Roblox scripting from inserting free models and looking at the code, you know? And that's how I suggest you learn too. So you watch a few videos, I watched a few videos too. But you want to watch a few videos just on the basics, and then just look at other people's code and tweak the numbers, you know. So if there's like a speed value that's 20, change it to 10, see what happens, you know, or change it to negative and see how that affects the script, and you can learn really easily that way. What am I coding? I am coding a Minecraft type game in Roblox. When you're done, can we have the game too from Darkcore? Yes, I actually have the uncopylocked version in the description, so you can check it out there. You're a developer, you are earning Robux from my vids. Yeah, honestly guys, I've been scripting for a while now. I've been coding for a while. You can read let me pull it up for you. I'll get an incognito window. I want to read something from my profile. Orange4221 Roblox. I can pull up this for you. Just give me 1 second. So this is my profile right here, and this is probably one of my favorite quotes of all time. Most good programmers do programming not because they expect to get paid or get attention by the public, but because it's fun to program. And that's by Linus Torvalds, the creator of Linux, which is one of the top operating systems out there today. And of course, if you want to make a living, right, you're going to get paid to program, but your motivation for programming, you know, especially if you're younger, it shouldn't be, or can be, to get paid, right? But the good programmers, the really guys that are really good at it, do it because they really enjoy it, you know. Alright, so yes, I gotta figure out how to do the donation game, and then I'll teach you how to do it. I gave you the motivation to script more? Awesome. I'm glad I was able to do that, you know. This man watched a few videos and became an expert. It took time. That's another piece of advice I have for anybody looking to learn to script. It takes a lot of time, you know. It's just practice, and doing it is, you know, doing things that you find fun. So I'm working on the Minecraft game right now because I think it's fun. It's a challenge and I like it. That's why I'm doing it. It's because it's fun, you know. You are a gamer. Kind of. I don't really play many games. What's my dream job? Something in computer science. I mean, a programmer, software engineer of some type. I like the AI stuff, you know. All the machine learning and artificial intelligence and self-driving cars, like. So I think my dream job would probably be something in that field. I think I talked about this in my last video. Elon Musk is like my all-time. I look up to him the most. I don't know, he can be a little quirky sometimes, but it's just he's very smart and he's done a lot, you know. And I think a job at Tesla or something like that, that'd be pretty cool. I'm going to publish the Minecraft. Yeah, I'll publish it to Roblox. I'm not going to run ads on it, but we'll have it released type thing. Could you make a random generated spawn so it has like 50% chance to spawn this part? Yeah, I'll make a video on that. That'd be pretty cool. Alright, I'm going to go back to coding, and I'll go back to the live chat in like 10 minutes. So if you have any questions, hold them off. Water again. I know that must be really annoying. Must sound horrible for you guys because I have the mic right up next to my mouth, but that's okay. Alright, so let's test this out with different block types. So right now we have the beta block. I want to duplicate this, and I'm just going to say block 2, and I'm going to change the color. And so we're going to equip 65 of the beta block, and then I want to equip 65 of the block 2, and see how that winds up working out. Let's head back in. ASMR. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry guys, I can't stand the ASMR stuff. And look at that. It automatically figures out exactly how much we need and equips it. So that looks really cool. So what we need to do now is actually make it so when you change your slot number to that slot, it figures out what the item is, and then you need to hold it, right? We need to have like a hand type thing. I just want to see if we create a tool. Let me look. Let me just see. If I add a tool to the player, I want to see if we can see the hand if it goes up type thing. If I had a handle, or I need to add a part and we can add a handle to that, or just name it handle. And now if we go back to the client, can we see our hand? That's the question. I don't think we can. Let me see. So what we can do, I just need to see how far away it actually has to be for us to see it. So let me just anchor this. Because we need a measurement of where we actually want to weld the block to, like the view block type thing. Because we need people to be able to see the representation. That visual representation portion of it is very important. So if we put it right there, can you see it? Yeah, you can see it actually very well. You might be able to see it a little too much though, to be honest with you. So if we weld it back, so if we put it in exactly the hand position like that, see, we shouldn't be able to see the back of it, that's the thing. Obviously we'll scale it down, right? Yeah, so actually, let's see. So if I set the size, so the size of the normal block is a 3x3x3. Hello. So if we set it to 1x1x1, it's a lot smaller. But I think that's more what we're kind of looking for type thing. Yeah, I really like that spot right there. I think that works. So we'll get, okay. I have the measurements we need. So what we'll do is we want to basically, I don't know if there's a way to scale the block down. What am I doing right now? Right now I am coding a Minecraft-like game on Roblox, but specifically right now I'm working on the inventory system so that you can actually see an item when you equip it. You can see it in your hand type thing. Amazing, super, hello. So this is our block types folder, but I want to create a new folder, and we're going to name this, so this is just going to be for the small versions of the blocks. So small or handheld blocks. Or handheld items, we could say. Not really like skyblock, no. So we say handheld items, I'm going to put that block in there. And then what we'll do is, because the blocks can have multiple parts, that's why we actually have to create a separate folder for this. And then I want to do the same thing for the beta block actually. Let's see, let's get the position of this, and then I'll set the position of the beta block to that same position. 22 viewers, my guys, this is insane. Thanks for tuning in if you just did. Appreciate it. What am I scripting? Doing a Minecraft-like game. Awesome. So we have these two, and these are our handheld items, and they should be anchored. Awesome. And then I guess the way, we'll probably wind up welding it. Yeah. Where do we want? So we could either, so we have options. We could weld it, or we could put it in a tool. How long have I been on YouTube? A month, maybe? Here, I can go back to live chat, answer questions. How will the servers and saves work? We will use data stores, and everything's going to be stored in tables. That's the idea. Do I have a Discord? The Discord link is in the description if you'd like to check it out. Sure. Yeah, we've only been going for a month. Yeah, I remember when I had 50 subscribers too, just a few days ago. We were like, yeah, I remember. Long time ago, when coronavirus was first starting. I'm not even gonna get into that. I don't want to start talking about that. Will build save? I want to do single player worlds, so I do want them to save, but I don't know how I want to save them. Just because Roblox does limit the amount you can store in data stores to an extent, so we have to be careful with that. You've been on YouTube for 2 years? Awesome. Keep it up. 1,000 subscribers is insane. I hope we hit that one day. I don't know if we will, but if we do, that'd be very cool, because we can reach more people. We can help out. So you can create a place in game, so you can complete stage TP back to the main game. How do you make it so if you complete a stage when you TP, that would have to be your use places for that, Austin. So you use places on Roblox, and you'll use data stores between the places. What plugins do I use? Pretty much nothing. This is for a game I made. It's like a Beat Saber type game. I'll show you that some video. But that's a plugin I made, and then this is just the tool grip editor plugin. So really, and gap fill. Nothing really too much. Want a shout out for doing scripting videos? It's up to you. Whatever you'd like. I don't ask for anybody to subscribe or anything like that, because it's up to you. If you like the content, feel free. You gotta go. Hopefully you can get in touch. Awesome. Yeah, you can join my Discord server if you want to contact me. Am I a Dev Forum member? Yes, I am. I can link you to my portfolio if you want to read a little bit about me as well. Orange Dude 4221, my username. There you go. That's a link to my portfolio if you want to check it out on the Dev Forum. And I kind of just go over a little bit about me on there too. No delay. Is there no delay? Want to see? It's like a 5-second delay. So if I start looking at my mouse, yeah, it's very low delay. All right, that's all the questions for now. So we can get back into scripting. So what I want to do is, so now we need to do the visual representation piece of this whole thing. 2.79K in 1 month. Very cool. Must have some really good content. So we want to get a reference to that handheld items folder. So I'm going to say, so local handheld items equals game.workspace.handheld items and local handheld items children, because we might need to use it at some point. I have 2 monitors. I am on a Mac, so I have my Mac monitor, and then I have the big one that I do my coding on. Equals handheld items, get children. I deserve more subs. Thank you. We're just trying to help out. You know, more subs we get, farther we can grow, more people we can help. I did script for Blau. Yes, I did. Jet skis, not too much. You friended me on Roblox? For business stuff, yeah, send me a DM on Discord and I can talk to you about that if you'd like, David. So handheld item children, so we're getting all those children. And what we can do in here is, where are we? Okay, so we want to say when it's equipped, select hotbar slot. This is where we actually want to do that. So desired slot, right? That's the slot that we actually want our stuff. So what we should, I guess what we need to do is say if desired slot dot equipped object is not equal to nothing, then print selected, and then I'm just going to get the desired slot dot equipped object. For anybody that has suggestions, you can tell me now, or you can put it in my Discord server. I have a suggestions channel. Yeah, you can't place blocks on the base plate. The idea is we're just going to get rid of the base plate in the end, to be honest. So I'm not even going to worry about that. Select equipped object. Well, I know we selected equipped object, but what did we equip? Alright, we don't want to say name. We want to say dot value, because the name is going to be the same for all of them. We need to change the value. VR hands game. I need to learn about the VR. I have a PlayStation VR. I don't have like a Vive or anything, so I wouldn't even be able to test a game like that. Animals and hunger? It's the idea. I hope so. And there we go. So now we get the name of the block that we want to select, which is really cool. And then we want to basically get that block in handheld items. So we'll say, so I guess local block name or item name equals, sorry, object name equals desired slot dot equipped object dot value, and then we just want to get that underneath the handheld items folder like that. Oh, Josh is here. No, I'm not using this for tapioca. Sorry. You can add it if you want. The game's on copy lock, so if you'd like to do whatever with it, that's fine. So we have the object name, and we want to say, basically, we want to get an object clone type thing. I don't need to do anything. I'm working on RoScripter stuff right now. You know? You want a shirt from Tapioca? Awesome. Very cool. Yeah, so actually I can go over that right now. So, I'm not really sure on an upload schedule yet, guys. I don't know what you guys want to see, and I don't know what's best for me. If I want to do a live stream every other day and then a video in between that, if I want to do a video every day and then a possible live stream later in the day. So I mean, what do you think's best? Like for me, personally, I can get burned out after a little bit, so my kind of thing is I'm gonna try and upload as much as I can, but I can't guarantee I get the video up every day. But I don't know, you know, I wanna do it what you guys find helpful too. That's my whole thing. So if you have any suggestions, feel free to let me know. I don't know what that means. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, so we have, alright, I'll see you later. So object name, so we have the object, and then we need to clone too. So I'm gonna say local, I guess handheld object clone equals object. We want to grab the handheld items, so we want to go in there, so say handheld items, and then we'll get the object name, so that'll return. So if we're equipping block 1 or block 2, it'll give us this object right here, and then we want to clone that, and I'm going to say handheld object clone dot parent equals player dot character. Oh, I just missed something. Can I look in game? This is uncopy lock, so what that means is I can't see if you make changes. That only make changes for your version of the game. So it's not like team create where everybody's invited. That'd be kind of crazy. But if you make changes, it'd be just on your screen. VR hands. Just send me a DM on Discord, David. I'll be happy to talk to you about that. Yeah, I actually think I will make that Trails. I can't pronounce your name. Traolds. I do plan on making a video on that very soon. Josh, some people don't know how to script. That's okay. It might be not hard for you, but it can be more difficult for other people. So, you know, we just have to. We'll show them how. You don't have Discord. I can't work on your game if you don't have Discord. Can you try and sign up for it? Because it's easier for me to communicate through Discord. Just give me 1 sec, guys. We're gonna do. Here, ready? I'm not gonna mute my mic again. I'm sorry. ASMR right there for you. RoScripter just turned into an ASMR channel. Sorry, guys. Quitting Roblox. ASMR from now on. I'm kidding. Some of you get excited, some of you will like hate me for that. Alright. I don't really work on games specifically. I'm trying to work on RoScripter right now, so I want to get at videos for everybody, so I can't exactly go in. I can help you with certain aspects if you'd like, but I can't script your game. Not doing commission type things. Sorry. Okay. So what we need to do, so we have that object cloned. So the parent of that is going to be player.character. And now we need to position it, and we need to weld it. So basically, I'm just going to say the clone set primary part C frame. And we should get a reference to the character, I think. We can do that up here. Local character, hello, how are you? Equals player.character. And then I'll come back here and we'll say we can get rid of the player here. And we'll say, how did I learn the script so well? Here's my dev forum post. If you'd like to check it out, I talk a little bit about how I learned over here. Handheld object clone, set primary part C frame. I'm just going to say character dot humanoid root part dot C frame dot X. Let's try this. Local humanoid root part C frame equals character dot humanoid root part dot C frame. And we can just say it like this, so we don't have to have all that code. So X, we'll do Y, and I'm gonna do Z. And right now, I know it sounds kind of ridiculous. I'm just gonna do +20 because I just want to see where it ends up. What am I scripting? The crew. I am scripting a Minecraft-like game. So it's not going to be one of those Roblox Minecraft clones, but it's going to be kind of similar. Xavier, hello, how are you? So now what we need to do is we need to add a weld constraint. So I'm going to say local weld equals instance.new weld constraint. And then I'm going to create it. I think weld constraints have to be actually in parts. So I'm going to create it under the handheld object clone.primary part. You're confused with My Center. I'm not. You can contact My Center support. They'll be able to help you out. But it's a great service. You know, Josh says it's bad. It's not. It's a great service if you don't know how to script and you want an application center type thing. The primary part, and then I'm just gonna say weld.part0 equals the primary part. So handheld object clone.primary part. And then weld.part1, I'm going to set that to the humanoid root part. So character.humanoid root part. You can actually, I know there are a lot of guys in our Discord server. I think we hit 111, or not 111, 100 and something people in our Discord, over 100. And you can go into one of the scripting support channels, and I know there are a lot of guys in there that are, you know, they have a lot of free time. They'd be happy to help you out, test your game type thing. Unable to cast double the coordinate frame. Well, that's not fun. Let's see. What did we do wrong there? So it is line 81. Set primary part C frame. C frame. See, I'm not handheld object clone. I don't think I'm casting a double. It's kind of weird because we can't say cframe.new, right? Am I set primary part cframe? All right, see you, rookie. Let me look up the documentation for that. Roblox set primary part cframe. I might be messing up here. Oh, dang, guys, I'm out of it today. I forgot, we need to say cframe.new. Need to do it like that. My bad. Let's try it now. How is this supposed to be a live stream when I'm just writing a script? It's a stream, so it's just a way. I like writing code, and people sometimes, you know, they can learn. If they're beginners, you might be able to learn a thing or two that you didn't know before, and you might be able to, you know, figure out maybe I use a tactic or some method that you didn't know about before. So sometimes it can be helpful. And I also just like talking to the live chat too, you know. If anybody needs motivation or anybody is having trouble with the script, a live stream is a great way for me to be able to help. And look at that. Okay. Okay, so where's the block? That's the question. I have to go to server mode. And I don't know where we put the block, so I think we put it 20 studs away, right? So it should be a child of the character. But it's not. Someone disliked, that's okay. Don't worry about it. People don't like it, that's alright, you know? Things happen. Here, let's go back in and test this. I don't know what happened. You need to set max reach distance. What do you mean by that? Oh, yes, I do need to set max reach distance. Not anymore. They undisliked. That's okay. So selected beta block. I know I selected the beta block. Oh, we need to unanchor it. That'd actually be kind of important. Handheld object clone dot primary part dot anchored equals false. Oh, can I publish the game? Yes, thank you for reminding me. I forgot. So yeah, if you guys want to, you know, catch up and see exactly where, you know, you can join in and you can follow along with as I code, you can do it right here. Well, I know there's. It's. I don't even think it's getting cloned to my character. That's the problem. So yeah, we're setting the parent, primary part dot anchored. We're setting the C frame. Is can collide set to true, right? Best scripting channel you've seen? Thank you. Just trying to help. What is up with this? Maybe I need to weld it first. Oh. Forgot the dot value, guys. My bad. I know I should add prints. Alvin blocks is pretty good, I agree. And it should be created somewhere. Let's see, we can look on the server. Oh, we can't look on the server. I forgot we're doing this client-sided. So we have the beta block, but where is it? It looks transparent to an extent. Why? If I see. Oh, so it is moving. Well, so that, yeah, that actually, so it is kind of working. And we actually will multiply the C frame too. Is it the transparency? Nope. One thing you need to work on, tweak, is the size of your inventory. Yeah, it depends on your screen. So, your screen size, but I can scale it down. 50 is dislikes on one video. That's crazy. I'm sorry about that. You just gotta ignore hate if you get it. You know, continue what you're doing. All right. So let's see. So we have that. I don't know why is that coming up transparent though? Hi, Oliver. So it said print selected. We're setting the C frame, doing the welding, we're doing all that. It doesn't make any sense. Why would we not be able to see it? if I set it? I can't do it on the server side. Just trying to think. So we go in and adjust so it's transparent. That's the problem. You got flung by one of the blocks. I just want to make sure this part's still working. Yeah, okay, we can still place stuff. And it was transparent. It was transparent. It's really weird. Beta block. See, it's kind of hard to see. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna disable the first person script for now, just while we test it. So just hold up 1 second. I just want to, because it's kind of hard to see. Yeah, the block will fling you right now. Okay, so it is coming with us. It's not transparent. So right now, let's see. So where are we actually positioning that? So we're saying plus 20. I want to say like -2 and just see where that gets us. So it's going to go the other direction type thing. There we go. So if we go to first person, oh, and we actually have to set it. We can't have it inside of the character. I want to have another folder, and I'm just going to name it moving blocks, and we'll put all of our moving blocks in there. Or we'll say currently handheld. Handheld. And we'll just say right over here, because instead of setting the parent to the character, we'll set it to game.workspace.currently handheld instead. That's right. If you say something that I'm not gonna, that if I don't want to respond to, I'm just not gonna notice you. Hi Super, how are you? I notice you. Alright, and look, there we go. So we can actually see our block. Very cool. And it should, so I think we might want to weld it to our upper torso instead. So this might have to be R15, because if you see what happens right here, is your torso will actually kind of curve, but your humanoid doesn't. So it's like our torso is curving in, but our block is staying the same. So if we want it to have that up and down movement type of thing, we need to do it with the torso instead of the humanoid root part. So I'm just going to say upper torso C-frame. And we're going to do it like this instead. And then character.upper torso. Alright. Let's see, so now the block should kind of go with us as we move. It will bounce up and down. We'll try that out. Upper torso C-frame is not a valid member of model. Of course it's not. I made some stupid mistake. 79. Upper torso. That's why. See again. I did say hi Super. Amazing Super. You need the full name? I'll say it now. Hi Super. See? And now as we move, it'll kind of go with us like that. So if we go forward, it'll do that. Very cool. And we need to shift it over a little bit. So if we increase, so we start this way, so then the Z or the X. Oh God, I have no clue. Uh-oh. That's a problem. Here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna say, watch. We're just gonna multiply the C-frame. Upper torso.C-frame times C-frame.new. And then so on the x-axis we'll increase it 0, y-axis 0. So the x-axis we want to move it like 2 over 2 on the Z. So this will fix the rotation issue that we have. If you hold W down and jump, it will fling you. Oh, it's because I didn't publish, that's why. I have to publish a game so you guys can all see what I'm doing. There you go. So it has to be -2. That was my problem. We'll end up the stream in like 5-10 minutes after I get this part working. You just want to end with something like progress type thing. That's actually not a bad spot. We should probably move it up a little more though. Yeah, because people are gonna be locked in first person. I think let's move it up a little. Let's move it up like 1. WD and jump. Alright, I'll try it again. Shouldn't make a difference, right? Oh, so we just hold down WD and then jump. Excuse me. I don't seem to have a problem. I don't know what it is. We need to move down a little bit. Can I help you make a game? I totally would, but the thing is I get requests to make games for people like every day, and I'm trying to make videos so that I can help as many people as possible. So I can't help you specifically with your game, but if you have a question about the scripts that you're using or the script that you made, you can post it in the scripting support channel on our Discord and I can help you there. But I can't, I'm not doing like commission type things. I don't think that's too bad. Do we want to move it back? Or is that like a good spot type thing? I don't know. Maybe we can move it back. We're just kind of playing around with the numbers. But I can leave it like this for now. Ooh, you're home from camping? I like camping too. Client works dev, hello. Yeah, I like camping. I mean, my family and I go camping all the time. I'll answer questions in a sec. I'm almost finished with this, so I'll answer questions after and then I'll end up the stream. So what I'm gonna do is, so we just need to basically say currently handheld. So watch. We're just gonna say for I equals 1 common number of game that workspace that currently handheld. I'm gonna go fast. So local child equals game that workspace that currently handheld colon get children I child colon destroy. Alright. Let's see. So then when we equip a different item, it should work fine. One. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh gosh. I'm way too excited for this. Alright, that's awesome. We will end the stream here. Let me put that code back that we had earlier and I'll test it one last time to make sure it actually looks decent. But I'll end it up. There we go, we're locked in first person. Fantastic, my friends. Fantastic. Very cool stuff. Alright, I'm gonna publish a game here. And if anybody, yep, I'll go on my Discord VC afterwards if you want to ask me a question like that. But before I end it, does anybody have any questions they want to ask me in the chat? I'm happy to answer. David Plays says, when you're done making this game, could you do how to make a game like VR Hands if you'd, and I'd help you test since I have VR. I have to really look into it. I've never done VR game development before, so I have to check it out. I mean, you don't have Discord, so it'd be kind of hard to communicate. But I'm going to look into VR game development for sure. Dark Core says, is the game done? No, it's not. And honestly, I think I say this every stream too, is games, you're never really going to finish a game. You always need to add updates, and it's never truly going to be finished. But to a point where it's playable and enjoyable, not yet. We're not there yet. The hardest project I ever developed, eek. That is a really tough one. I made it's probably quite recently actually. I made a exploration game where you could go chop trees and build and stuff. And that was probably the most complex game that I've ever made. I can link it for you in Discord if you DM me or something. But it was a very fun project to work on, but it was very challenging as well. And I had to get help from people in the dev forum because I couldn't figure out it was a lot of C-frame mathematics, which was difficult for me because I'm not used to working in 3D space. You know, in 8th grade math, you learn algebra. You don't learn, you know, three degree geometry type thing. So, you know, I tried my best and I think it came out pretty well. Have I played Super Smash Bros? No, I have not. My friends played it. They don't go to my school anymore, but they played it a lot. Let's see. When will my next stream be? Probably tomorrow sometime if I don't have a lot of stuff for school. But if I do have a lot, I'll do it the next day or sometime within the week. Benji, hello. ClientWorks dev. Make the block clones with a view model that includes your hand and make it look the direction of your camera. Give a realistic look. Can you call me about that on Discord? Like, it sounds interesting what you're trying to say. I don't understand fully what it is though. We can talk about it. Will you add a creative mode or is it too complex? Yep, for sure. Creative mode would be awesome. I think that'd be a fun addition. Any tips for beginner scripters? As always, stick with it. Never give up. Watch videos, you know, inspect models, look at other people's code because that'll help you. But most importantly, take breaks if you're not feeling it. But just stick with it because, you know, if you'd rather sit, you know, I remember there's days I'd be guilty of it. I just sit and watch YouTube all day instead of scripting. And that's okay. You can do that every once in a while. But you want to kind of, you know, you just want to stick with it. You don't want to give up on it type thing. Math, you love math. Awesome. You should make cafe tutorials. I do plan on doing a cafe series very soon. So stay tuned for that. Grammar, just click detector and stuff. Very funny. I actually just created a click detector video today, and that will be up tomorrow at 11 or 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard. I always give up. No, I don't give up. My point is, guys, so if you get done with the game type thing and you don't want to work on the game anymore, you can. It's okay to give up with certain things, but no, don't give up in the scripting journey in general. You know, just because, like, if you're getting frustrated and you don't know how to script yet, like, it's different if you're experienced and you're looking to move on type thing. But if you're just learning and you're getting frustrated with errors, don't give up just because you get a few red lines in that output box, you know. Hey, can I send you a video of a tool I'm working on? It's really cool. You have ability that cause an explosion and it plays an animation. Sure, send me a DM on Discord. It sounds pretty awesome. I'd be super happy to check it out. Never gonna give you up. Rick Astley right there. Yep. ClientWorks dev. Dude, that game is uncopy locked. Yes, it is. Feel free. Do whatever. Remix it. You know, some of my favorite music artists, they leave their music royalty free and they say remix it the way you want, and I love that. You know, the fact that, you know, they let you use their assets how you want, and that's what I'm doing with this too. So use it however you like. Have I ever made a jailbreak type game? I've made portions of a jailbreak type game, but I've never really fully sat down and said I want to make a prison break game where you can rob banks. Like, I've made the aspects individually type thing. And are there any other questions? I know there's a little bit of delay. But if that's it, I will end it up right here. And I will head into General VC on my Discord. That's linked in the description if you want to. And we can talk there. Can you make scary games? I'm not a fan of horror stuff. I'm sorry. Like, I can't even watch horror movies. Like, I know it sounds like I'm a baby, but like, I can't. I'm just not my type of thing. So I wouldn't really want to script that type of thing. Dad, can you help me and my friend Ethan make a great game? I would, but I get a lot of requests every day to make games, and it's just humanly impossible for me to do that. So I've just been trying to work on games of my own type thing. Can I give an idea for next vid? Feel free to post that in the suggestions channel of our Discord server. I hope you can make Jailbreak. It'd be really cool. Yeah, maybe we can do a series on that. That'd be pretty cool. But if that's it, I'm going to end up the stream right here. I will be in the general channel of my Discord server, linked in the description. And I can talk to you there if you have any questions or anything like that. And yeah, so I'll see you guys later.